you contemplate? Are we? Am I?
Yes. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, JDs and gentlemen, how we doing? How we feeling? Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Streaming live from Ajax, Ontario. Ajax, it's in Ontario. Ontario, it's in Canada. Canada, home of your four-nation face-off champions. Yes, it is quite the thing. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Let me go ahead and tweet this. Oh, there's me. Hey, this is a weird one. Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Chicago Blackhawks tonight. And Drew and I were talking before the stream. I don't think I've ever done a stream for a TSN game before. I don't think so. We have, like SDPN has, but I don't think it was me. When was the last NHL non-Saturday game I did? Yeah, like I do playoffs, which is Rogers, or Saturday nights, which is Rogers. This is a rare Sunday, and we got a TSN game, TSN panel. Like I flicked on my thing, I watch all the games on, and it's the Blues against the Avs. I'm like, what? What's going on? Are we doing a different game? Why not? Was that? Yeah, we could do that game instead, Drew. Thank you. Shout out associate producer, my wife. Producer Drew has the Chicago Blackhawks lines on the screen right now, and he thinks this means the Leafs are going to win. And that's great. It's great because I'm always excited for someone to watch their first ever Leafs game. Way to go, producer Drew. Someone's got to watch their first eventually. We got Landon Slagert. He is a third round pick from 2020 of the Chicago Blackhawks. Connor Bedard, Ryan Donato, Philip Kershev, Frank Nazar, Tyler Bertuzzi, Teuvo Teravainen, Nick Foligno, Ilya Mikheyev. Maybe a little $2 Steve on that one. Pat Maroon, Lucas Reichel, Craig Smith. Drew is asking me to guess how many goals Landon Slagert has. 3. 2. 3 in his career. There you go. Their decor, like, listen, I have optimism for the Blackhawks. Maybe we'll talk about it on the podcast tomorrow. I think I may have been too hard on them. But their decor is Alec Martinez, Seth Jones, Alex Vlasic, Connor Murphy, Nolan Allen, TJ Brody. Oof. That's tough. Who's supposed to start tonight? Is that Arvid Soderblom or Peter Mrazek? So Soderblom's had the Leafs number. It's been crazy. Hey, Steve, your voice recovered from Thursday yet? The answer is mostly. It's recovered just enough for this game to probably screw it up. Soderblom tonight? Okay. Leafs going with the exact same lineup as last night, except Joseph Woll instead of Anthony Stolarz. Soderblom. Oh, wow. Look at that. Joseph Woll has a 909 save percentage. Soderblom has a 906. But look at the difference in records. 9-11 versus 7-12-5. The Blackhawks have not helped young Arvid Soderblom. Corrupted. Steve, you're going to have to go on Ovi Watch 3 tonight. You know what? That is something we should probably bring up at a meeting. We're going to want to consider streaming Ovi games. Maybe not just yet. He's how many back of Gretzky is he? 13? He's 13. Wow. Zachary, anyone else still riding a Four Nations high? I haven't touched the ground. I haven't touched the ground since. Do you think Arthur Morgan knew hockey existed? No. He didn't know dinosaur bones existed, or he didn't know dinosaurs were real. Austin Furcus, Steve, best type of cookie. Baking some for my boss. Ooh. I love a white chocolate, like macadamia nut. Drew says worst Subway cookie by far. That's how you know it's good. I do love a good oatmeal raisin. Really good oatmeal raisin. Oh, wow. Oh, so I'm all thrown off because it's a TSN game. Like, very subtle differences. TSN doesn't show the anthems. The players just came on the screen and the game's about to start. Right there. I usually have like all this lead up, talk about the lineups and everything. Nope, not tonight. The puck is dropped. Leafs, second half of a back-to-back in Chicago. Home of the Bears. Chicago off the turnover. Shot to the side of the Leafs net. McMahon, Domi, Robertson, Holmberg with Nylander and Tavares. Alex Steves getting another look in tonight's game. As he should. Man, he had a great night. Pontus Holmberg had 3 points, 2 goals and an assist last night, +3. Steves +2 with a goal and an assist in just 9 minutes. Oh, what a pass from Nylander to Tavares! Just high and wide. Holy smokes, that happened fast. Holmberg drops the stick, falls down. Poppy passing Sittler tonight? That'd be good. I feel like he usually does pretty well in Chicago. Or against the Blackhawks. There's fewer people watching the stream tonight than there were the gold medal game for Four Nation Faceoff. I don't understand why. Nick Foligno on, gobbled up by Joseph Woll, and we get a whistle, 18:44 to go in the first. Wes Richard gifting 5 SDPN memberships. You beaut! Angelo at the game. Pumped to see my second favorite team live for the first time. Got my Matthews jersey on under my Taves. Don't tell anyone. Drew, can you delete can you delete all that? Matthews has 8 goals, 12 assists in 15 games against Chicago. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. The pace of these games compared to Four Nation Faceoff is legitimately funny. Joseph Woll covers it up, 18:21 to go in the first period. It's still hockey. It's still good. I still like it, but it's different. Emo Jalapeno. Remember, we're not rooting for red tonight. I know. I got to adjust. Go. So Drew is saying these Hawks jerseys suck. It's not. I think they're okay. They're not great. They're okay. The gloves suck. Shot. Stopped by Joseph Woll. Leafs clear the rebound. Blackhawks hold the line. Bedard. Cross ice. Brody. Pass. Shot. Oh! Alex Steves collects it in his own zone. Off the boards. And out. Ryan Donato taking a healthy run at Steves. Leaves. Leafs hold the zone. No, they don't. Here comes Chicago. They dump it. Bedard on his own, which describes him pretty accurately. Blackhawks lost 5-1 to the Columbus Blue Jackets yesterday. Leafs up 4-0 against Carolina. Nearly blew it 4-3, but they ended up winning 6-3. A win is a win, especially under the circumstances. Nice play in the neutral zone. Tanev dumps it. Teresa Fasico, welcome to SDP VIP. Will Connor Bedard be on Team Canada next year? He's got a hill to climb, but it's not impossible. Matthews, pass to Marner. Marner doesn't get all of it. Blackhawks clear it. Not enough for icing. Connor Timmins gets it. Oh, Marner to Nyes. Nyes can't find Tavares. Oh, Tavares, good job working, though, but the Blackhawks, Teuvo Teravainen comes up with it. Oh, Marner takes the puck off Seth Jones. If it was any other player, he could have blown Jones up, head down. Justin Fisher says those gloves and jerseys are great. We're both stupid. Oh, Nylander! Oh my gosh, how did that stay out? He misses. It went off a body and landed at the side of the net. Now here comes Chicago. That's Ilya Mikheyev shot, stopped by Woll. Blackhawks walking the blue line. There's 2 guys wearing 95 in this game. That's crazy. On to the side of the Leafs net. Off the boards, not out. Foligno. Battle. Tavares. Out. Leafs will change. Gordon Miller talking about Seth Jones potentially being traded by the Blackhawks. I kind of want to talk about the Blackhawks on tomorrow's episode of the Steve Dangle podcast because, whoa, that one goes wide. We rip them. Like, I know they're bad now. Obviously, they're bad, but we talked about their rebuild like it wasn't going well. I think there's a chance the Blackhawks are way better than people expect, way sooner than people expect. But it ain't going to be this year. Nope, this year they're going to stink. Connor Timmins gains the zone, goes 1-on-5 while the Leafs change, tries to hold on to it. Shots are officially 6-0 for the Blackhawks. I don't believe you. Canadian Girl 83, I got to see an OHL game for the first time, a live OHL game for the first time in 20 years. Forgot how much fun junior hockey games are. They're so fun. Speaking of fun, here comes Lucas Reichels, drops it off. Blackhawks don't get a shot. Alex Steves helps get the puck out. Turnover in the neutral zone. Vlasic, he's huge. 6'6" young Blackhawks defender. Connor Murphy stops it at the blue line. Shot by Reichel. That goes through the blue paint. Not out. Vlasic. Murphy. Gets it through. Stopped by Woll. Directed into the corner. Drew saying this looks like a Craig Berube early timeout game. Relax. Here comes Bedard. Oh! Puck stripped. He went 1-on-4 there. Here comes Marner. Berube trying to get the Matthews line out there against Bedard, it looks like. Marner's pass is intercepted. Nice, good work. OEL. On! Stopped by Soderblom through traffic. A little under 7 minutes gone so far in this game. Tim M. Sorry I was late to this one. Tom Grossi did I don't know who that is, did a $1 million charity stream nonstop and just finished 159 hours. Well, maybe I have heard of this. You were mentioned and shouted out during it many times for the charity work you do with Easter seals. I was? Never mind. I do know who that is. Robert Pett. Okay, Steve. I know you don't like the Sabres, but what did you do with the team? 8 goals must be the tally for the year. Sorry. Sometimes Super Chat, the words and letters go all over the place. And I know it's not you because I leave Super Chats on Adam's stream sometimes and I'm like, I didn't say that. But yeah, last night there was pond hockey out there. 2 teams scored 8 goals. The Capitals against the Penguins and the Sabres against the Rangers. The Leafs had 6. There were a few other games with like 5. You're seeing like 8, 9 combined goals. Multivitamin. Ugh. Hate how big those are. Best type of cookie, according to the chat. White macadamia gets 21%. Oatmeal's 20%. Gingerbread, solid, gets 8%. Double chunk chocolate cookie gets 49%. You guys are brainwashed. Oh, Drew says, what's the best store-bought cookie? Dad's oatmeal cookie's pretty good. Oh, I think Nylander hit the post. Oh, I was like, it's not like Nylander to miss from that close. Holmberg or Tavares? Yeah, Drew goes, who was it who went down like they got shot? My bet is Holmberg. Face off in the Blackhawks zone. Leafs win it back. Shoveled. Nice. OEL battling for it. Lots of Blackhawks in there. OEL taken down. Marner, good battle. Leafs lose the zone, but hold on to the puck. icing against the Blackhawks. 13-14 to go in the first. David Owen stayed up to watch this while on vacation in Italy. 1 a.m. here. Can you explain why I can't watch games or on Sportsnet or TSN apps when out of the country for a week and how it's super dumb? It's 2025. Um, we've talked about it before. I think these corporations are clueless, dude. Like, let me watch. I bought it. Let me watch. I know it's a rights issue, but like, we should have been able to figure this out by now. The innovation is never on it's never the burden of the corporation anymore. It's on the consumer to be like, no, you have to pay for more things. That's just what it is. Take it or leave it. Oh, Nylander nearly gave it away. Joseph Woll grabs that with his blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go in the first period. Very satisfying. Austin Furcus. I decided to bake mini cocoa chip and M&M cookies. Where do you live? And can I show up at intermission? Ajax? I might be able to make Pickering work. Nick Robertson in the offensive zone, hands it off. McMahon shot. That one's just wide. Beyblades around. The Leafs got to go get it. Wool out of his net. Whoa. Hands it off to Benoit, to Timmins. Shoveled out by Robertson. Blackhawks send it right back. Timmins with it. Benoit with it. In the Leaf zone. Benoit just heaves the thing. Not enough for icing. Both teams got to change. Seth Jones with it behind his own net. When it comes to rights issues, I always try to be very pretty neutral. Very pretty neutral. Leafs ice the puck. 11:36 to go in the first period. Wow, TSN had a graphic. Most assists by teenagers in NHL history. Connor Bedard is 10th with 72. Is he still a teenager? Bedard. They didn't like that face-off. They're going to do it again. Connor Bedard is 19, and he's going to be 19 until July. So as long as he gets more than, I mean, geez, he needs 8 to catch Eddie Olchuk. Puck is dropped. 10 to catch Pierre Turgeon. Kid's an animal. And we're talking about how he's underachieving. Bedard, speaking of, to the point. Leafs turn them around. Matthews finds it in his feet. Shovels it. OEL deep in the Blackhawks zone. Blackhawks coming back. Oh, Donato across. Intercepted by Marner at a mid-air with the stick. Fantastic. Nyes and Marner battling for it in their own zone. It's Marner versus Maroon. Slight size mismatch. Only slight. Leafs come up with it. Blackhawks with it in the neutral zone. Heaved out. Oh, Blackhawks don't communicate. Here comes Steven Lorentz. Oh, in front. What a setup for David Kampf. Not able to bury it. It goes out of play. Gosh, what is it about Steven Lorentz and David Kampf? What is it about David Kampf that turned Steven Lorentz into Adam Oates? Holy cow. By the way, become an SDP VIP, if you please. A commercial break, we'll talk about what you get if you become an STP VIP. Excuse me. Tanev takes it at the Leafs blue line. Here comes Nylander with a head of steam. Hands. Oh! Chops it, side of the net. Tavares goes after it in the corner. He throws it around. It is too far for Willie. Tanev puts it back into the corner. Willie can't intercept that pass. Here come the Blackhawks, but Jake McCabe minding his P's and Q's. Easy steal. Now here come the Leafs again. Oh, puck out of the reach of Nylander. A little over halfway through this first period, McCabe hands it off to David Kampf. Tanev. McCabe looks up ice. That's who is that? Steves? That was Steves. Turnover here. Here come the Blackhawks. There's a lot of former Blackhawks on the Leafs and former Leafs on the Blackhawks. I forgot David Kampf was a Blackhawk. Same with Jake McCabe. Kurashev, stapled to the boards by Benoit. Gets it back, though. Works it to the point. Blackhawks moving it very well tonight. Blocked. Benoit out. Steves off his skate and into the Blackhawks end. No icing. Here comes Lucas Reichel. Whoa! Individual effort. That's off target. Now, Bobby McMahon is going to try to win this race. He does! Oh, just out of the reach of Max Domi. It's almost like the word about Bobby McMahon's speed is still not out there. Like, OEL intercepts it. The Blackhawks, I said they were moving it well, and I would like to take that back. Domi in front to McMahon. Can't get the shot off. Good interception from Robertson. There's been a lot of interceptions here. OEL on. That's blocked. Leafs got to go into the neutral zone to get it. Nice pass to McMahon. Robertson. Cross ice to Domi. Domi shoots. Stopped by Soderblom. 8:02 to go in the first. Emo Jalapeno. What a coincidence we're having this convo. I was craving cookies today and ordered a Pizza Hut cookie cake thing. Hot damn. Tim. He is the NFL fan of the year. This is the Grossi guy. He has about 820K subscribers. He said he would love to work with you on a charity run sometime and learns a lot about hockey from you and SDPN, a Kraken fan. Well, damn. I need to know more about this guy. And I mean, anyone who's trying to help out causes is a friend of mine. RMS Segwon fan. Hey, Steve, who do you think should be the protagonist in a new Red Dead Redemption game? I think it should be the Calendar brothers. No. Listen. Here's what Red Dead fans need to get out of their head. It was Red Dead Revolver. Then it was Red Dead Redemption. Then it was Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a continuation, or rather a prequel, of Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Revolver was a completely different game. Although in the same universe, it was a completely different game. If there is a new Red Dead Redemption, if there is a new Red Dead game, I think it needs to be Red Dead something or other. You can't do a prequel where Dutch is redeemed. There's no redemption for Dutch. You can't do that for Hosea either. You can't do it with Arthur as younger. The Calendar boys were bastards up until they died. Charles says as much in the game. Drew's like, you might as well be speaking another language. You're right. This is a hockey stream. Kendra, I lucked out while on a trip in Cuba last week. And my hotel TV had ESPN. I was able to watch the Four Nations gold medal game. Unreal. Oh, Leafs. Offensive zone draw. They get it back. Shot. Rebound. They have it again at the point. Marner with it. Looking for Nyes, I think. Loses the puck. Here come the Blackhawks. Nope. Leafs took it off him. And they come right back. Matthews to Marner, loses it. Rung around by McCabe, but that goes out of play. 7:42 to go in the first. James Stemler watched Agent Provocateur, of course, as Adam and Alan were talking about a deceased player. Sirens wail in the background. Universe has a dark sense of humor. I don't know what you're talking about. I know there's a new Agent Provocateur that was uploaded about an hour ago. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. Oh, while you were listening. Okay. I didn't understand. Nylander tries to hook it to Tavares. Doesn't work. Blackhawks up the ice. Wool out of his net to play it. OEL at his own blue line. Dumps it. He did not gain center there. He got the veteran benefit there. Blackhawks throw it back the other way. And this. Oh! Riley taken down hard into the boards. And there might be retribution for that. Oh, I didn't like that at all. Riley back up and he looks all right. Nylander attacking. Did Riley lose an edge? I'd have to see a replay. Timmins. Shot! That's blocked. Leafs gather it in the neutral zone. Timmins up the ice. No icing. Lorentz pressuring Seth Jones. Two big bodies. Steves digs it out. Gets it to Timmins. Good little play there. Timmins on. Tip by Steves. Lorentz tries to find Steves again, but here come the Blackhawks now. Nazar tries to drive the Leafs net. Knocks the stick out of the hand to Timmins, but doesn't get the shot off. Shot from the point. Blocked. Steves gets it out. Few zone exits for Steves tonight. Minutia. The easy answer is Red Dead Revolver Part 2. I disagree. I would like to see them just remake Red Dead Revolver. That'd be cool. Robertson. Domi. Robertson. Shoots from a terrible angle. Another shot. That's stopped by Soderblom. That's okay. Like, shoot it. Hey, there you go. Shoot it. You might get a rebound. I think that's what he was going for. He knew it wasn't going in. McMahon. Domi. Oh, Robertson! Blocked. How did that puck even get to Robertson? What a fluke. Off a foot. Maroon to Reichel. Reichel on. Stopped by Wool. The Blackhawks have way more shots than the Leafs, but it should be mentioned that they've all been pretty easy. Oh, that would have been a great play for Bedard, but he's offside. Oh, the sirens were quite literally in the video, says James Semler. Trivia from producer Drew. From producer Hayden. Can you name the last Leaf player to get a shutout against Chicago? James Reimer. Not James Reimer. Felix Potvin. After Felix Potvin. Curtis Joseph. Curtis Joseph. Wow. April 6th, 2001. Who was the only goal scoring? It was a 1-0 game. In 2001, Mike Johnston. Incorrect. Matt Sundin. Incorrect. Gary Roberts. Steve Thomas. From Jonas Högland. I saw him in Sweden. I was in the middle of an interview. I wanted to get up and be like, Jonas! Tim M. By the way, finally got your book in Massachusetts. Rare Leafs Bruins fan. Excited to finally read it after pre-ordering. Wish it was signed. Repped Canada in Boston on Thursday. Love that for you. Alex Ovechkin is 13 away from being beating the record Do you think he does it? 13 away from the record. Does he do it this season? He's scoring too much. I think he does. I really do. I really do. Ooh, this is a great idea. Red Dead Damnation, the rise and fall of the Del Lobo gang. Okay, so I don't know about the Del Lobo part of it, but I do like the idea of no, the character is not redeemed. They just become a piece of shit. The last Chicago Blackhawk to get a shutout against the Leafs. My LFR video was titled Big Fish. So, okay, I did an LFR for it. Corey Crawford. Not incorrect. What season of LFR was it? LFR 8. So that was the 14-15 season, I think. Corey Crawford? Wait, did I say Corey Crawford? Yeah, sorry. Cam Ward. Incorrect. Who is it? Antti Ranta. I'm taking shots of whiskey in the thumbnail. Yeah, that season sucked, dude. That was a tough season, man. Yeah, a lot of quick videos, Drew. You would have loved editing that. Nice. To Riley. Leafs just playing with it in their own end. Nylander trying to gain speed here. He does. Hands it off to Tavares. Receives it in his feet. Quick hands from Tavares. Shot from Timmins. That's blocked. He gets it back. Shovels it for Holmberg. Holmberg cycles it. Timmins behind the Blackhawks net. Hands it off for Tavares. Tavares to nobody. Holmberg left his post. Hey Steve, do you think the Leafs will trade for Rantanen? If they do, what prospects? Blah blah blah. I'm gonna stop you there. They couldn't. Thank you for the thumbnail, Drew. There's no way they could fit Rantanen on this team, like financially. There's no way they could make it happen. There's just no way. Joseph Wool stops the play dead. R. Bruce, the Del Lobo are the main gang in New Austin in Red Dead Redemption 2, but in RDR, they no longer exist. So the game could cover that time period between 1 and 2. Yeah, but like they don't exist anymore because as John, you kill them. Face off in the Leaf zone, the Leafs win it. People, they're trying to cling on to Red Dead Redemption 2. And as someone who loves that game, if you love something, you got to let it go. Oh, GTA 6 has a trailer next week. I will be very excited for that. Leafs out of their own zone. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first period. Not exactly action-packed. Some chances here, some chances there. By the way, click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. We're under 300 likes. That's BS. Bullcrap. I want to be at 500. Oh, here come the Leafs out of their own zone. 4-on-4. Max Domi leaves it for OEL. OEL on through traffic. That doesn't make its way on. On the broadcast, they were talking about Chicago collapsing to their net. And they certainly are. The Leafs aren't exactly driving. Domi. Ooh, Robertson. Shot! Stopped by Soderblom. He must lead the Leafs in shots. They have 5 shots on goal in this game. I think he has 3 of them. We got a face-off. 2:09 to go in the first. Drew goes, that looked like Marner to Sam Bennett, but worse. God, we're going to be doing this for a while. Ooh, Carl suggested Red Dead Gold Rush, and I think that's a stupid good idea. Yeah. Oh, they tried to find Matthews. Can't. Covered by Soderblom. 2:04 to go. Red Dead Redemption 3, 29%. Revolver, 8%. Redangle, 62%. This chat is being taken over. Drew said if they asked you to be a voice actor in that game for free, would you do it? Without a second thought. I actually am going to get to do my first little bit of voice acting very soon in a book, not my own. Shot! That's blocked by the Leafs. Bedard! Wow. A giveaway and to the worst person possible. On! Wool couldn't find that, and I think the Leafs are about to take the first penalty of the game. Is that Tanev with the cross check? I think so. Yeah. Chris Tanev cross checking. Blackhawks with a minute 38 to go in the first period will get the game's first power play. Cassie, sorry I'm late. I forgot. Got sidetracked learning my Japanese. You're learning Japanese? Anyways, how's the voice doing with that extra day off? It's doing okay. Still hoarse. You guys are asking me too many Red Dead things. Leafs come up with it off the face-off. Marner dumps it softly. 90 seconds to go in the first. Here comes Teravainen. Hands it off. Bedard being chased by Simone Benoit. Benoit rocks him. He gets back up, though, and he has the puck right now. Blackhawks at the point. Bedard. Back to the point. Teravainen. Hands it back to Jones at the point. Shot. That's easily blocked by Jake McCabe. Shoveled out by the Leafs. 45 seconds to go in the period. If the Leafs survive the period, there will be a little bit of penalty left to kill in the second, but they got to get there first. Blackhawks gain the zone. Bedard. He's still out there. Donato to Teravainen. Good pass from Bedard. Jones, Teravainen, Bedard. Teravainen. Shot by Donato. That's blocked in front. Rebound. Teravainen scores with 10.5 seconds to go in the first period. Bertuzzi was wrapped up with OEL. Drew said in my ear 20 seconds ago, this power play is awful. And I refuse to say it out loud because I'm like, nah. And there it is. Bertuzzi was a nightmare in front of the net. Oh, Donato hit Bertuzzi so hard. And Wool gets scored on. That'll be interesting. I wonder if the Leafs challenge this. Yeah. Wow. Producer Drew pointing out OEL protects Tyler Bertuzzi's head from a potential shot. Teravainen gets that goal. Are they going to challenge it? It doesn't look like it. Hey, Cassie with the 20 piece. Let's go. Yeah, no challenge. Puck is dropped. Leafs are offside. Get onside. Whatever. Period's over. Late goal by the Blackhawks. 10.5 seconds to go in the first period. Leafs give up the first goal. Shoot! Sad. This isn't like the Four Nation face-off at all. I got so used to my team winning. This is garbage. Cassie, I'm dyslexic, so it makes learning new languages near impossible. So my Armenian friend said I should try a language with a different alphabet. That is so interesting. Huh. I never would have thought of that. James Stemler. I listened to yesterday's game on XM. There was a temporary issue with the Toronto broadcast, so they temporarily used the Carolina one. The Canes broadcast, of course, had to bring up the David Ayres anniversary. Oh, don't worry. The Canadian one brought it up too. Ayres mix. The Blackhawks have the 8th ranked power play. They do? Drew says no chance, and he's going to check. While he's checking, let's get up to 500 likes. I would like that very much. What's that? I will tell him what VIP is. How about you mind your business? No, it's a good idea. SDP VIP. What is it? It's the thing on the screen. So we do 3 episodes of the Steve Dangle podcast every week. If you become an SDP VIP, you get access to our super special 4th episode every single week. It is an ad-free episode, usually talking about non-hockey things. Sometimes we dabble. Sometimes. And if you upgrade your subscription to SDP VIP ad-free, all episodes of the Steve Dangle podcast are ad-free. I almost said for free. If I'm not mistaken, SDP VIP per month is $3.99, and SDP VIP ad-free per month is $6.99. We are giving it away. And if you don't want it here on YouTube, fine. No, if you don't want to hear on YouTube, you could get it on Apple. You could get it on Spotify. But why not get it here on YouTube? Hey, look at that. Tim just became an SDP VIP ad-free. It's that easy. Bottom right corner of the chat, that little dollar bill sign. You can sign up, or you can even gift memberships to your fellow chatters. The Blackhawks do, in fact, have the 8th ranked power play. That feels impossible. Good for them. God, how bad are they at even strength then? Cassie, yeah, I hadn't either. So far, so good. Only a week in. It's easy to feel smart a week in. Take it from me, who's done 2 Duolingo languages, and I don't know how to speak a second language. Still trying to learn the letters. There are so many more than English. Yeah, I can imagine. Drew, do we have a clip? The clip, this is how tired I was the other day. Like, this is an SDP clip, right, Drew? Yeah, I don't remember talking about this. The clip is who was better at the 4-Nation face-off, Austin Matthews for Team USA or Mitch Marner for Team Canada? Let's see what I said, because I don't remember.
Look at that.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Mitch Marner, Austin Matthews in the handshake line. These guys are buddies at home, line mates at home, and one of them... What?
Looks pissed.
Well, I don't think Austin's thrilled. I mean, I don't blame him.
Well, I mean, Austin,
would you be happy?
Austin was a hair from doing to Mitch what Mitch did to him.
Oh, yeah.
Taking the puck off him and ending the thing.
It was going to happen because of one of them. Both of them had
Right?
primary assists.
Didn't it feel like it? Dude, there's 4 points from a 5-goal championship game in that photo. They both had spectacular nights, and one of them is being talked about like he fucking stinks at hockey today.
Well, and Warren Sapp, of all people, NFL great, called out Austin
No,
Matthews.
that wasn't Warren Sapp.
Oh, it wasn't actually Warren Sapp?
No, that's Warren Sharp.
Oh, Warren Sharp. Okay,
He's
different
a
guy.
football analyst.
Ah,
Different-
Yeah, he's like
well,
a
I got the
betting-
sport right.
Yeah, he's a
and I got the
betting
first name
guy.
right. Sorry,
okay.
Listen, there was a lot of stuff to collect, and I'm tired. But Marner and Matthews had great games last night, and we are. I promise you, if you're an American and you're tuning into this, we are going to talk Team USA as well.
We're going to talk about how they lost.
Well, I feel like that needs to be the highlight, but also the Matthews setup with Brady Tkachuk, and what I loved about that was the State's tying goal in the first period.
Yep.
What I loved about that is Tkachuk is in tight, Matthews is in tight. What are they doing? Causing chaos in front of the goaltender. What do we ask the Leafs to do? Cause chaos.
Go to the net.
Exactly.
Matthews had an unbelievable game.
He did.
I think from start to finish, he was really great. And yeah, I think he had a really good tournament. I think they unlocked something when he was playing with Hughes early on. And then this game, they switched up the lines a little. And even then, he was dominant. And overtime, like if it's not for Binnington standing on his head and making a couple amazing glove saves, like he has a couple more. And he hit a couple posts very early on the first 2 games.
Like got one too.
Matthews had a good tournament.
Yes, he did.
Who is the U.S.'s best forward in this tournament? Because for me, it comes down to Matthews. Larkin was very, very good.
Eichel has to be in that conversation because of what he does defensively and offensively.
I think a better question is, what American had a bad tournament?
Chris Kreider.
Oh,
He scored a goal
he did score a goal.
and a good one.
Yeah.
Like early in his first game. Like they were
Adam
unbelievable.
Fox didn't have a good.
I don't think. Yeah, Adam Fox didn't.
Like, are you sure?
But we're not doing USA.
No,
breakdown,
no.
right?
No.
I'm
Sorry,
talking
sorry.
Mitch and Austin.
Yeah.
Mitch.
No,
and
well,
Austin.
sorry. The reason I asked that question is because, like, I know I'm a Leaf fan. I know. I know I have my biases. Like, I thought he was top 3.
Are we not feeling
Matthews,
though?
yeah.
Are we not feeling though that the these guys, these two specifically, because Willie has never been really in the conversation with people who have a brain of clutch performances. Willie did it at the World Championships when he ran over Henrik Lundqvist. Remember that? He was great on that team.
Oh, yeah.
He's been great in the playoffs. And if you look at Willie's points spread and goals scored, right? They're all about even, the 3 of them, in terms of points scored, but Willie scores consistently, whereas what we've seen from Mitch and Austin a little bit is in bunches. Oh, they got 5 points in one game, but that was zeros for the rest of the thing or whatever. And I'm generalizing, but you understand the point. And I think when you look at how they performed here, we all wanted to see, can these guys do it in a big game? Because that's been the knock, and rightfully so. They're 1 for 8 in playoff series, right?
Yeah, like this didn't fall out of the sky.
So,
like I gotta. Can I read a text I got about the final goal?
yeah.
This is Rachel Dory. I'm seeing many people criticize Matthews on the OT winner, and frankly, he's actually the 3rd guy to blame, not first. Fox took a bad path. He needed to go around the left side of the net. Maybe you can bring the goal up on the thing.
Sure.
What's it called?
The screen.
You know what I'm talking about. That's not what I meant. I meant the you know the name of the thing on
the
the website?
NHL Edge.
There it
breakdown?
is.
Yeah. Or we can do like stop on the actual video, whichever one you want.
Yeah, no. Let's use the edge thing.
Okay.
Fox took a bad path. He needed to go around the left side of the net to catch the rim. He didn't, and because he also took a bad path, he couldn't get to Marner. Based on the Hines defensive system, this is John Hines, the center is supposed to rotate to the corner player, and the high winger, Hughes, that's Jack Hughes, is supposed to slide down to where McDavid is. So on fault, it's Fox, Hughes, then Matthews. Most people wouldn't know the Hines defensive system, but I worked for him, so I thought I'd give you that insight, which is excellent insight to have. So if you can press play, I'll read it while you're playing it. Fox took a bad path. He needed to go around the left side of the net to catch the rim. He didn't, and because he also took a bad path, he couldn't get to Marner. Based on the Hines defensive system, the C is supposed to rotate the corner player, and the high winger, Hughes, is supposed to slide down to where McDavid is. So, like, what I mean, the visual for Matthews is horrendous. Like, he's on McDavid and then leaves him, right? But no, look right there. No one has Marner. Mm-hmm. So McDavid, you're choosing between McDavid and Marner at that point. Marner is wide open. McDavid is wide open. Now, you probably leave Marner wide open. He's
not. He can't shoot from where he is.
He's along that. It'd be a miracle if that shot went in on Connor Hellebuck from that angle. He's somewhere between the half wall and the corner. It's not going in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So right now, you can't see, but behind 21 there's 23, which is Adam Fox. So she was saying earlier, So Adam Fox is over there.
It's right off the face-off,
he's
too.
supposed to come around the left side to get that puck, and everything's kind of clear there. If that's so, he goes around. See, he goes around the right
And
side.
Makar reads it perfectly.
He should have gone around the left side, and he probably is on Marner, gets that puck. It's a little less of an open play there.
Can you?
And then, yeah.
Sorry, can you show off the face-off again? Because I almost wonder if, like, I know McDavid shoots it right off the face-off. Like, based on the way the play broke down, you almost wonder if he missed on purpose.
No, I think it hits someone in front, right?
Hannafin, I believe.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. So I don't know if he missed it on purpose. I think it just puck
worked
goes
out
off a
that
body, goes into the corner. Right?
Everyone, like, look how fast Makar reads that. Look how fast. He rips around to Marner. No one's there. Everyone's open. Everyone is open here. Marner's open. Taves is open. McDavid's open. Who's 29? Brock Nelson is forced to leave Makar.
Brock Nelson.
Everyone just panics and goes, oh, shit. It's just Braden Point, who's the only one who's covered by Hannafin.
Look
And
at
look
all the
how
numbers
fast
coming out.
I've been in a gym. Yay. Look at everybody out on the ice. Woo! There's Crosby.
Yeah,
87.
All the numbers
Let's
coming out is
go.
amazing.
Let's go. And Doughty going to Binnington.
Right away.
See all the guys hug? That's hilarious.
Look at them hugging.
Yeah.
So it's rare you get to
Let's
blame
still
it
go.
on one guy.
I wish they kept going with that.
Yeah, I
that
just want to
cool.
keep watching this. I want to keep.
Just show the whole ceremony
Yeah.
right off the
Anyways.
face off.
It's one of those things that we have been waiting for these two guys in Leaf uniforms to do it. And now the question is not, can they? We've seen it. They came up both very big for their teams in a big game. Now it's about, can you do it with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the seeming curse that we have hanging over us? And I think once you've done it, you've done it. Mm-hmm. And then you know you can do it. But I feel like being in this tournament, especially for those guys, the talent that both of them were around. And I think you look at Marner, man, like, look at the legends he is playing with, right? The U.S. team's younger. Like, Matthews is the core of that team, right? Along with the Kachucks and whatever. There isn't like...
They're all in the sweet spot.
Yeah, they are.
You don't have the Crosby Doughty Marchand. You know, you don't have that there on Team USA.
And I wonder for a guy like Mitch, if he goes, okay, there's just that little bit of extra now I know stuff that you bring back.
Drew is a hater, saying there's no chance Bedard makes the Canadian Olympic team. You're a hater. Yeah, I know. How do you play him on the fourth line? So I'm trying to look at his numbers to like pump him up. Like, he's got 49 points in 56 games. He's had a hotter, he had a not great first few months, but he's gotten much, much better. He is a career reminder. This is game number 125 for Connor Bedard. He is a career -67. Blackhawks stink though, dude. Like, they're so bad. So he was a -44 last year as a rookie. I'm trying to see. For some reason, Hockey DB doesn't have it. Was he even the worst Blackhawk in that regard? My guess is no. Plus minus. Oh, sorry. I'm Steve Dangle, by the way. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Last season, there were 3 positive Blackhawks. Former Leaf legend Joey Anderson led the Blackhawks as a +5. Jason Dickinson was +4. And producer Drew will like this. Landon Slaggert was +1 in 16 games. Yeah, it counts. Shut up. Joey Anderson did it in 55, which I think is crazier. And for some reason, it froze. Who cares? What we really wanted to... Oh, there we go. Connor Bedard tied with Philip Kurashev, both minus 44. The Blackhawks had 10 players who were minus 20 or worse. Drew goes, oh, they had 10 Morgan Riley? Shut up. That's pretty good. I want to read a couple super chats, and then I want to talk about Marner. James Stemler, they said 4-0. They said after 4-0 not to count the Hurricanes out because weird things tend to happen in Toronto, and that's when they made fun of the Leafs with the David Ayres thing. You know what? Valid. I get it. Wes Richard, was Reinhart the most unnoticeable Canadian player at the Four Nations? I feel like he didn't do much of anything at all in that tournament. He was the least himself. Like, I thought as the tournament went on, he did a good job kind of finding a niche for himself as kind of like a worker. But, like, didn't you score 60 goals? Like, that's what they could have used. And he wasn't really that. So, TSN panel. It's Jeff O'Neill, Bob McKenzie, Cheryl Pounder. We're talking about, should the Leafs re-sign Mitch Marner before the playoffs? So, here's what it is. Marner wants to be here, I'm pretty sure. By the way, congratulations to Mitch Marner. Apparently he and his wife are expecting. It's a beautiful thing. I think he wants to be here. Cap is going up. He's a star. Wants to be compensated handsomely. It's all understandable. I think the Leafs are interested in keeping him. The mantra, though, was let's see what he does in the playoffs. And if he does well in the playoffs, then we'll take it from there. I wonder if his performance at the Four Nation Faceoff has them going, okay, those were some of the most highly charged games he's ever played in. And he got an OT winner and then an assist on a tournament winner. And in the championship game, he had 2 assists. Like, he was a very good player in the championship game. Is that enough to make you be like, all right, maybe we're getting suckered too much into this. If we have a chance to sign a player like this, maybe we just should. They keep making it sound like they don't speak at all. I hope they both know what the number is. And I got to credit the Mitch Marner camp, who I've criticized heavily many times, and they've deserved it because they were a leaky ship. And this negotiation, they haven't been. They're doing it right. They're keeping it quiet. And as a result, all we're talking about this season is how good Mitch Marner's been. Good place for your client to be. How's the mic doing? Okay. Second period is underway. Matthews to Marner, speaking of. He just fires a wide. Matthews around Marner. Now he's in there to help. Bedard comes out with Lana. How nervous do you think Paul Maurice was for the Four Nations? Very. Him and John Cooper. And Jared Bednar. And, like, there were a few teams who had basically all the players at this tournament. Shot. Stop by Wall. Holmberg with it behind his own net. Seth Jones hands it off to Ilya Mikheyev, walks the blue line. Saw him do that so many times as a Leaf. Wool with a stop there. Leafs down 1-0. The Blackhawks scored with 10.5 seconds to go in the first period on the power play. Stop by Wool. There is a rebound. Ah! Clear it! Clear it! Blackhawks get it back. Nick Foligno clubs it. Ends up getting it to a teammate. It's at the point. Brody hands it off. Shot! Stopped by Joseph Woll, who covers it up. Morgan Riley buried there. Riley, I think, wondering what he's got to do to draw a penalty. He got dumped hard by Mikheyev in the first period. TJ Brody, Ilya Mikheyev, Tyler Bertuzzi, Nick Foligno, and Peter Mrazek, all former Leafs on the Blackhawks. Leafs have Jake McCabe, David Cape, Magic Sundin, Sundin Magic. Wow. Canucks in Utah about to get underway. Mancini is going to play his first game as a Canuck. Big part of the JT Miller trade. Nick Robertson hard on the forecheck. Is that not interference? All right. Robertson to the point. On. That doesn't get through. Here come the Blackhawks. Wool's stick is kicked into the corner by Tyler Bertuzzi. Leafs get the puck out. Good interception from Max Domi. Sends it in for McMahon. Oh, nearly an interception in front of the Blackhawks net. Here come the Blackhawks. This is a 3-on-2. Marner in pursuit, though. Blackhawks forced wide. Connor Timmins to Austin Matthews. Simone Benoit. Matthews collects it behind the net, kicks it to Nyes. Nyes backhand, stopped by Soderblom. Marner, that one goes just wide. Probably the Leafs' best chances of the game so far. Matthews, still behind the net, centers it, rebound. Blackhawks, trying to get it out. Berube doing a good job getting the first line out there against the fourth, and that goes into the Blackhawks bench. Gary Bettman says, "Hey, Steve, I am under the water." Is my microphone fixed? Yeah. I don't understand like when that issue happens because I sound fine. Like to me. You think it's an internet issue? Kampf wins it. Lorenz has it. Shot. Oh, Kampf might have had a chance there. Couldn't get the rebound. Fourth line still out there for the Blackhawks. Kampf nearly gave it away in his own end. Steves up the boards, and this is a 2-on-1. Lorenz and Kampf. Lorenz, shot. Kampf. Oh, no. He hit the knob of a broken stick on the ice. That one stopped by Soderblom. Shot by Steves. That one goes high. I was so confused. Drew says, I've never seen that. I don't know what I saw. Soderblom makes the save. He shot it off the knob of his own broken stick. I need to see this because I thought I was looking at the puck the whole time. Oh, no. There was a broken stick in the way, and it's his own? Oh, and you know what? Soderblom still has to make a good save there. It's not like he didn't get a shot. Just over 4 minutes gone in the second period here. Leafs, much better start to this period than pretty much at any point during the first. Pens outshot the Rangers 39-16 and lost 5-3 today. I was watching that game. Here comes Holmberg. Wide shot. Misses the net. Leafs hold the zone. Nylander on his backhand. Tavares. Holmberg tries to center it for Nylander. Can't quite get it. Intercepted by Bedard. Blackhawks break it out. Rennettman, I thought you were going to send Jesse to Steve's place to set up the same mic Adam has. I don't think it's a hardware issue. I think it's just Tavares couldn't get it to Nylander. There's still a piece of broken stick out there. Nylander looking for McMahon. Oh, what a move! Shovels it. That goes over the net. McMahon, what? I don't think I've ever seen that. McMahon in front! And we're going to get a penalty here. Who's it going against? Is it? It's Seth Jones. 2 minutes holding. Bobby McMahon had his arms behind him wrapped around Seth Jones's stick. We're seeing a lot of things you never see. Oh, that's a major chicken wing by McMahon. Yeah, that's I like that the Leafs have a power play. The NHL needs to crack down on that. We see that way too often. That's terrible. What did Jones do wrong? You know what I mean? It was a little hold with the hand, a little one. You could have maybe called it. But the chicken wing around the stick, that's disgraceful. Did we see that in the Four Nations? I'm trying to remember. Blackhawks put it over the boards. No penalty, though. They called holding the stick on Lehkonen. Was that in the Canada game? Oh, Finland, Sweden. So I can blame you for the loss is what you're saying. Yes, 100%. Leafs lose the faceoff in Chicago zone. Chicago clears it. Allison, listening to the stream while I pack for my trip to see a game in Boston on Tuesday. Go Leafs, go. Love that for you. Here comes Matthews through the neutral zone. Tavares sticks it down for himself. Soderblom stops it. Chicago getting out of their zone again. That's Foligno. Marner collects it. Robar, feels weird to cheer for the blue team against the red team after Four Nations. Yeah, we're all having to adjust a little bit, eh? Matthews in deep. You got to get it, though. No Leaf gets it, and the Blackhawks clear it again. Might want to get the second unit out there. The top unit looks awful. Marner collects it behind Joseph Woll. They're still out there. No, Robertson's out there now, too, and Domi. And McMahon. Robertson, good battle. He has it. Looking for friends. Matthews hops over his stick. Oh, good job to get it back. Good job to get it to the point. Marner to Domi. Domi. Down low for McMahon. Domi. Marner. 30 seconds to go in this power play. Domi. Shot! That was a good shot. Stopped by Soderblom. 13-11 to go in the second. 27 seconds to go in this Leafs power play. Steve Dangle on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Domi off the face-off. Robertson. I don't know where he thought that puck was going, but it wasn't there. OEL to Riley in their own end. Here comes Domi. Only 15 seconds to go here in this power play. It's just the Leafs' third line out there anyway. Oh, what a play! McMahon to Domi to Robertson. Robertson had been shooting the lights out tonight after I was slandering him and Domi in the group chat at Intermission, which everyone is letting me know about right now. McMahon digs it out of the corner, pokes it to Domi to a wide open Nick Robertson, and that is clinical. Oh, Robertson all alone, and it's 1-1 now in Chicago. Robertson perfectly placed shot too. Soderblom's looked really sharp. Have the Leafs considered just putting the puck in the net? Yes. Lorentz chips it in. Leafs out shooting the Blackhawks now. Steves with a big hit in the corner. Lorentz chasing after it. Pressuring TJ Brody. Kampf. Oh, in front! Cheeky. Tried to do the behind the back. Doesn't quite pull it off. Bedard gets up a little slowly there. Still looks a little labored. But here comes TJ Brody leading the rush for Chicago. 12-12 to go in the second. David Kampf. Jake McCabe. Chicken wings, drums or flats? Flavor, bake or fry? I like both bake and fry. Flavor, I like all of them. I do like a dry rub. I love a garlic. Love a lemon pepper. But like, I love a friggin' buffalo, dude. And drums or flats. It used to be drums all the way, and now I kind of don't care. They're both so good. Some places have bad drums. Like, some places have drums with a lot of cartilage. Ooh! Holmberg looked like a elbow up high. He's handling it now. Benoit to Holmberg. Holmberg hit from behind hard. Again, no call. That was Lucas Reichel, and he gets right back up. He has the puck now and chips it in. Nylander, not exactly in a hurry to go get that. Here come the Blackhawks. Up the ice. Here comes Max Domi. Oh, off the post. What a shot. Maximum Domi activated. This line, so much of the McMahon, Domi, Robertson line is confidence. When they have confidence, they are formidable. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. We got an LFR video on my channel after the game. And we got the Steve Dangle podcast tomorrow. We got a brand new episode of Agent Provocateur. Just got uploaded a couple hours ago. I won't lie to you. I didn't even know that episode was coming. You know, one thing I really love about STPN, we make my favorite shows. Like, I'm not going to say the STP because then you'll think I'm a conceited piece of crap. But like, CJ show, so good. Agent Provocateur, so good. Basically, everything we do except Drew and Stu is unreal. I love Drew and Stu, Drew. Don't tell Cam I said that. Please don't. Cam is one of the most unbelievable people in the world. He is so true to himself. I finally met him at I think it was the All-Star game last year. And first thing he says to me, Dangle, great to meet you. You're thicker than I thought you'd be. Thanks, man. Great to meet you. Been a while. Hey, you're kind of fat, eh? Like, thanks, bro. Cassie, boneless wings are the best. Honey barbecue is the flavor. I can appreciate a honey barbecue. Although a boneless wing is just a nugget. Face off in the Blackhawks zone. It's the Domi line out there. Taking on Connor Bedard. Never mind, he gets kicked out. It's Robertson against Bedard. And Bedard comes up with the face-off win. Bedard's face-offs were awful to start the season, but they've been improving ever since Adam Wilde pointed it out. Blackhawks hold the line. The Leafs say, screw you. Robertson to Domi. Domi misplays it a little, sends it around. OEL on. Blackhawks get it, and they'll ice it. They tried to spring Bedard, and it didn't work. Vegas Golden Bettman, can you remake Season 8 of Game of Thrones? Yes, for $5. Canadian Girl 83, seriously, I took the dog out in the Leafs score. I love your new bit, Canadian girl. I love it. Steve, how dare you? Because it's the truth. Boneless wings are nuggets. Matthews out there. Top line out there off the icing, and they win it. They shoot it. They score! Icing! Puck comes down, and the Leafs bomb it from the point and in. It's looking like Jake McCabe's goal. The former Blackhawk puts the Leafs up for the first time in this game. Let's go, Jake. Let's have a look. Blackhawks, there it is. There's the icing. Let's see this faceoff win from Matthews to Tanev to McCabe. And he just rocks the thing, and I don't think Soderblom sees it through the screen. Yeah. There's quite a few Blackhawks jerseys in his way. And that's just a clean shot that beats him. Jake McCabe's second goal of the season. Leafs slap it out. And we are halfway through regulation now. First line still out there. Nice. What a move. Leafs are humming right now. Blackhawks trying to get out of their zone. They do. Here they come. Partial 3-on-2. Teravainen on. That's blocked by the foot of McCabe. Leafs have 11 shots first 10 minutes of this period. Holy crap. Butter chicken wings. Oh, butter chicken anything. Holmberg. Matthews takes it. Matthews is late in his shift, though. Both Holmberg and Nylander are out there. Matthews leaves to get Tavares on. Holmberg can't get it to Nylander. Benoit gets it, though. Into the corner. Nylander fighting Vlasic. Holmberg comes up with it. Holmberg hands it off to Timmins. Timmins rushing in, shoots. That goes around, and the Leafs lose the zone. Canadian girl, incoming gifts for Nikki. I love that. Thank you. Timmins dumps it in and goes and gets it himself. But there come the Blackhawks. A Canadian Girl 83 with 5 gifted STPN memberships. If you got gifted memberships from Canadian Girl 83, say thank you. Nylander, shot! Tavares, stopped by Soderblom. Leafs hold it at the point. Riley through traffic. That's into the corner for Tavares. Tavares, good move on Bertuzzi. His line mate for a time. Blackhawks finally get out. Boy, they do not look fresh, eh? Leafs look like they're running them into the dirt right now. Nazar getting up slowly in the neutral zone. Fourth line out there for the Leafs in the O zone. Can't fit the blue line. Flubs it. Keeps it. On. Oh, Lorentz. Great move from his knees to McCabe. On. That one goes wide. Steves recovers it. Wow. Leafs have the Blackhawks in a blender right now. Steves hands it off. In front. Doesn't work. Oh, it's McMahon out there. Geez, they're even changing. A few of the Blackhawks have been out there for over 2.5 minutes. Steve's with it behind the net. Here's McMahon. McCabe on, tipped. How did Soderblom stop that? Kampf got a piece of that. I can't believe it. 2-1 Leafs as we head into commercial break. Cassie, on the topic of boneless wings, you're wrong. If they were nuggets, they'd be called nuggets. Nuggets are flats and have shredded chicken in them. Boneless are thick. I will die on this hill. And you will be buried on it. When I lose my voice, I start talking like a video game villain. Your soul is mine. Dun 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 dun. Oh, Drew asking a great question. Do I have hockey cards for intermission? Yes, I do. There was a card we opened with a redemption code on the back, and I redeemed it, and now I await for its arrival. It didn't tell me what I got. I did not scratch the McDavid card. Relax. There was a McDavid card with a redemption code in the back. I didn't scratch it because I was told not to. There was another one that had nothing on the front. So I redeemed that, and I wait for it to show up in the mail. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. You know what? I'm going to run over and get the cards. Be right back. Don't go anywhere! Don't freaking go anywhere! I told you I'd be right back! It's artifacts. That's what I want to open. Oh, Drew says, I'm shocked your headphones aren't broken. So when Canada won in overtime, I think when I moved, I shook so hard, the foam came off of one side. And instead of, like, if I was in a normal mental state, I would have simply, I don't know, had one headphone on properly and one headphone on not properly. But I decided to even it out and rip the foam off of both. Robertson! Oh, that was on the line! They might review that. And that's icing against the Blackhawks, 7-16. Drew thinks that was definitely in. It was damn close. Let's see. Sneaks through Soderblom. Oh, TJ Brody clears it right off the line. That's cruel. Robertson's still out there, though. He has a chance. Domi in the O-zone. Brody, you friggin' stinker. Into the corner. Robertson to McMahon. Shot! Blackhawks haven't had a shot for 11 minutes. To the Leafs' point, but there was no player there. Wool out of the net to play it. OEL. Pressured by Maroon. That helps create a turnover. The Leafs just get it right back. McMahon. With Domi. Domi can't find McMahon. Finds OEL, though. Domi. Tries to create a turnover there. Leafs get it back in the neutral zone. Can we get a Brad? Or a let's go? I don't have the voice for it. It's still recovering. The next morning, after, well, you heard the podcast. You know what it was? Here come the Blackhawks. You know what it was? The morning after the podcast. So we do the stream, we do the LFR, we do the podcast. The morning after that, nothing. Nyes and Marner break into the Blackhawk zone. They're turned around. Whoa, Nyes, big body, taking down Seth Jones. Future Team USA teammate. Am I right, Drew? Ricky Zim is the GOAT, boneless over boned any day. This is very polarizing. Nylander stops up to the point. Benoit down low. Tavares in front for Holmberg. Rebound. Tavares in front. No one there. And here come the Blackhawks. 2-on-2. Oh, Benoit goes for a hit. He misses. Blackhawks get a decent chance there. But now it's Tavares to Nylander. Benoit tried to kill Nick Foligno. Mikheyev. Teravainen. In front. That goes into the corner. Wait for that later in the game. I bet someone goes Benoit for that. Or maybe not, because the Blackhawks don't like hockey this season. Oh! Someone got high stick behind the net. I think that was Tavares. Vlasic. That goes into the corner. Connor Murphy behind the Leafs net. Foligno centers it. No one home. Tavares is out there with Alex Steves right now. Those two connected for Steve's first career NHL goal last night. Real question, is a hot dog a sandwich? I will not participate in that. Oh, no one there. Leafs. Stop by Joseph Woll, the only Leaf paying attention there. Here come the Blackhawks again. Shot. Stop by Joseph Woll. And after a really, really good second period, that's a fire drill of a shift for the Leafs. Oh, my gosh. Robertson's shot trickled through Soderblom, and it just sort of rolled funny. Otherwise, that was going in. Michael, boneless wings aren't, or wait, sorry, boneless chicken wings aren't wings because it's white meat chunks. It's my favorite with Cadillac Ranch, which is Caesar plus ranch plus extra hot sauce from Wild Wing. Wild Wing. Drew, how are you wrong about everything? Drew said blue cheese over ranch. Okay, we need this in the chat. We need a poll. Blue cheese or ranch? Drew, I guarantee ranch kicks blue cheese's ass. I'm not allowed in Buffalo. Ah, we're finding it. We're figuring it out. It's a Bills thing. Ranch. Ranch. I'm not as passionate about poutine because a lot of places do poutine crappy. It's hard to find good poutine in Ontario. Oh, and cheese curds. So Drew is a poutine purist. He doesn't like all this extra crap on it. I think I agree. Boneless or bone-in hams? I don't the kind you slice. I don't know. Yeah, it was Drew. Drew knows about meat. Am I right? This guy knows his stuff. He worked in a butcher shop for quite some time. Nice. Oh my gosh, slaying the body. I don't know if you like talking about it. Shane says blue cheese is disgusting. Leafs have it at the point. Oliver Ekman-Larsson in front, rebound. Nice. Gets it in the corner. The Blackhawks, Slaggert specifically, gets it out. Marner. Riley, that's going to be icing against the Leafs. 3:22 to go in the second. Parging Plus, what have I done? Sorry for instigating wing talk. A hot dog is a taco. Frig you! No. A bread taco then? Oh yeah? You're gonna put like friggin' black beans and cheese and chicken and you ever have a bread taco? Get out of here. Blackhawks with it in the leave zone. They have it at the point. Matthews jumps in the air to get it. And he does get it. Riley with it now. Not exactly raucous in the United Center tonight. You can hear almost everything the players are saying. Bertuzzi to Jones. That shot is deflected over the Leafs net. OEL. Tavares slaps it out for Willie. Finds Riley. Riley looking for Willie again. But Holmberg gets it. Whoa! Stopped by Soderblom. Here come the Blackhawks 2-on-2. Bertuzzi and Kurashev against Tanev and McCabe. McCabe with it. Hot dog tacos are the best? Who hurt you? Emo Jalapeno gifted 5 STPN memberships. That's the most normal thing that's happened in this chat in the last 10 minutes. Thank you. Nylander. He's picked off. Blackhawks. It's Foligno. Intercepted by McCabe. McMahon has it stolen off him. 2 minutes to go in the second period. McMahon. Oh, no! Just out of the reach of Mikheyev. Teravainen. Foligno. Picked off. Great stick by Tavares, who gets it out, but that's going to be icing against the Leafs. 1:40 to go in the second period. What is a tortilla? What is a tortilla if not hard bread? A friggin' tortilla! If I ask you for bacon and you bring me ham, I'm throwing hands. What's something you hated when you were younger that you somehow did a full 180 on? Blue cheese used to make me nauseous. My Nona's green spinach soup. It's like Italian wedding soup, but like not watery. It was just full of this thick Swiss chard. It was a dark green soup. So when I was a kid, I was like, that looks disgusting. And then my first bowl of it, I was just like, I've been a fool. And ranch, 60%. Blue cheese, 40%. Drew, I suppose you should get wrecked. Minute 10 to go in the second period. Tanev with the interception. The chat are not children, Drew. Don't intercept them. Leafs ice it again with 59.9 seconds to go in the second period. Oh, Drew send a message from my account by accident? That's hilarious. Cassie, can we talk about how screwed the Rangers are if they don't turn it around? They only have 5 draft picks in the first 3 rounds the next 3 years. I didn't know that. I think they probably end up making it. They didn't look good today. They won. They didn't look good, though. Cube rule of food. Hot dog equals taco. Big Mac equals cake. I hope you're in prison. I hope you sent that chat from jail. Life sentence. I hope you sent that from the electric chair. Blackhawks. Behind the Leafs net. 40 seconds to go in the second. Seth Jones on. It's blocked. McMahon looking for a breakaway. He's not going to get it. He's in a battle with Alex Vlasic. That's a good play from the McManimal. Seth Jones up the ice. Donato rings it around. Potentially future Leaf. Domi skating after it. He might have a 2-on-1 here. He's got Robertson. He gets it to him, and he scores! Domi to Robertson again! 3-1 Leafs. 14 seconds to go in the second. Man, that's special. We knew what was happening the whole time. Domi wants it. Domi's passing it. Robertson's shooting it. And they couldn't stop it. Robertson has done such a good job getting away from Chicago's defense tonight. He's taken shots. He's had a lot of time and space. He's got 2 goals. He could have 3. Yeah. Oh, no. And the Blackhawks get one back. What a play. Nazar, who did he find? Kurashev. The Leafs scored with 14 seconds to go in the second, and the Blackhawks scored after it. They scored 8 seconds later? Unbelievable. They're showing the replay of the Leafs goal. Show the one that just happened. Domi got dangled bad from Frank Nazar. He got wrecked by Frank Nazar. And Kurashev just had to tap it in. So we head to intermission. The Blackhawks have scored twice. So wait. There's been 5 goals in this game, and 3 of them have come with less than 16 seconds to go in the period. That was only the end of the second. That's legitimately hard to do. The Leafs take a lead into the second, which is better, or sorry, into the third, which is better than not taking a lead into the third. But what the hell, dude? Maximum Domi strikes again. Yeah, Maximum Domi taketh away. Thank you to Canadian Girl 83. It's been a while since I had to gift for Nikki goals. I'm not sad at all about this. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, Robert Bett. Does Domi still have his jock? I don't think so. Wes Richard gifting 5 SDPM memberships. You butte. Cassie, that had the intended effect. Have you never seen the chart? It's called the cube rule of food. Never heard of it. Ravioli is a pierogi. Drew doesn't mind that one, and for some reason, I hate it less than the others. I still hate it. Is sangria soup? No. Baldassi, I could really go for a wiener sausage sandwich right about now. You go to jail. You go to prison. Tony Lee, what would Nyes have to do to have a chance to make Team USA in the future? I think he has a good chance, how to play with other good players. And he kills penalties. Like, dude, he has more goals than Chris Kreider this year. He's going to end up with 30 or more. He's young. Like, he should at least get an invite to camp. Yeah, Drew says taxi squad. Like, he should be in consideration. So, here's the weird thing about Team USA. Matthew Nyes may be better than Chris Kreider. Counterpoint, Kyle Connor was a healthy scratch. Best cannon food. Mooseheads, the Halifax Mooseheads fired Donairs from one. What? Like an actual wrap? I guess you could, but like what happens if it opens up? You just get Donair all over like 30 people. Worth it. A Pop-Tart is a calzone. I'm shaking with anger. Thinking Domes needs that Four Nations break. Yeah, maybe. Let's open a pack of cards. This is not your average pack of cards. This is a big deal. Here on the SCPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. This is a big deal. Artifacts and its hobby. So Upper Deck Artifacts. It's 4 cards per pack, 8 cards per box. That is 32 cards per box. They retail for about $175, which means the stuff inside is valuable. So let's take a look. So there's always one thick card in each pack. It looks like we got a decoy in this one. That doesn't mean we don't have a great card. Way! Morgan Riley. Love that. Sergei Bobrovsky, Stanley Cup champion. We got a numbered card. I'm going to put that to the side. This is the decoy. Carter Verhaeghe, another Stanley Cup champion. Leaf draft pick. Oh boy. Can someone Google this one? It is a yellow or gold Jaden Schwartz, Seattle Kraken, but it is numbered to 50. This is number 5 out of 50, which means there's only 50 of these cards in the world, and you're looking at one. There's only 50 of these cards in the world, and you're looking at one. It says yellow on the back. Yellow. Do we want to open another one? I'm addicted. I want to open another one. Drew says it's $15. That's better than nothing. I want to. Oh, this one feels good. We're opening it. Screw it. We're opening a second one. There's a decoy. Let's see what we got. Taking one off the bottom. Turning it around so I don't see. Tyson Forster, common. It's not numbered. Adam Fantilli, common. Oh. We got 5 cards in this pack somehow. Jake Neighbors, common. Four Nation Face-Off champion Drew Doughty, common. And we got a numbered Sam Reinhart, Four Nation Face-Off champion, numbered to 499. This is number 179. So there's only 499 of these in the world, and I got one. We're looking for a really good like rookie patch auto, something like that. We started so hot. Now, there's only one more pack in this box. Do we save it? We don't have a Saturday stream next week. There's no Leaf game. Let me read some super chats and see how we feel. Cassie sent me the chart. I'll have to look at that chart. Billy, being from Buffalo, I must say, if you eat wings with ranch, you're wrong. Robert Bett, Domi Robertson, Kampf, and Holmberg are the new core 4. Hell yeah. Canadian Girl 83. I get to go to a wedding in October where the dinner is a taco bar. I'll make sure the bride and groom don't have bread as part of it. Hell yeah. Yo, I would bring an extra shirt. You're definitely going to spill on yourself. Hey, quick poll in the chat. Should I open the last pack? Drew just says 100% stupid question. All right, well. Oh, and Justin texted me. Worst opinion of the night. Hot dog is a taco, 48%. Blue cheese is better than ranch, 28%. Boneless wings are wings, 23%. Damn. Kendra says, open it! Fine. And then Drew, do you think we'll have time for a quick break? Yeah, okay. There's no decoy. So let me try to pull it. There you go. Quentin Byfield. Common. Oh, you're the maid of honor? Yeah, no, you don't want to screw that up. Clayton Keller. Common. Moritz Sider. Common. And this card, Artifacts, Stanley Cup Showdowns, David Pasternak, and there's a piece of jersey in it. You have received a trading card with David Pasternak game-used hockey memorabilia certified to the Upper Deck Company as having been used in an official NHL game. We hope you enjoy this piece of hockey history as we continue to keep you as close to the game as you can get. Is this numbered? So this is 19 on the side. Does that mean this is from the 2019 playoffs? So this is from the 20. So this, he might have worn this jersey against the Leafs in the playoffs. Oh, he wore it. Wait. So wait, Artifacts Stanley Cup showdowns. So was this was worn in the Stanley Cup final? Drew's assuming, but that's not a bad assumption. I want you to be right. That'd be cool as hell. I have a piece of memorabilia from a series the Bruins lost. I love that. We got some good cards in this box. And thank you, Cassie, bringing us right back down to earth. Cereal is just cold soup. Okay. No, it isn't. Canadian Girl 83 saying I'm the maid of honor, so I'll need a second dress. Yeah. I think that might be smart. That might be smart. Shout out to my buddy Matt, who was like number 700 tonight. Please click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Let's throw to a clip, and then we will return for the third period. Drew, what do we got? Which team should be selling at the deadline? Let's go.
A team I'm also looking at as potential sellers here is okay. So I think personally that the New York Rangers are going to come in and they're going to kick the Detroit Red Wings out of that final playoff spot. That's what I think.
Oh, baby.
Because I think the Rangers, I think Miller's fired up. Zibanejad had a good tournament. Kreider looked great when he got in against Sweden.
They got
a goal immediately.
Decisions to make, eh? Yeah.
I think the Rangers are going to come on strong, and they already were coming on strong. And the key indicator here is always, was it Jeff Merrick always says, like, hockey should just be called goalie?
Yes.
Igor Shesterkin looks really good, too.
After not really looking good.
And Adam Fox looks really good at the tournament.
Sure
so they're all their best players are going to come back revitalized and fired up, whether they win or they lose on Thursday.
Boy, did he just become really important at his job, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I would, if it happens quickly, I'm curious about, like, if the Red Wings come back from the break and they're just all of a sudden not that great, or they're mid. You know, they got the coach bump. That only lasts so long. Like we saw that was with Bruce Boudreau. He took over in Vancouver. Bruce, there it is. He got about 2 or 3 months, and then they became the Vancouver Canucks again, and then they had to fire him the next year.
Bruce, there it is, was so good.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
My question is, do the Detroit Red Wings, where even in a playoff spot, Vlad Tarasenko is apparently available, do they start to sell a little bit and retool for next year? Because I know that their ownership is antsy about not making the playoffs in such a long time. This is a brand new, gorgeous building that they're in, and it's never seen a playoff game. And so I'm just kind of, or no, it has. Was it the one time? It's seen it one time?
No, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't. Okay.
No.
So, do they kind of start to look at sales and go, we could probably do better than what we got for Jake Wallman last year?
Man, like, I'm just looking at the Red Wings draft history. You've picked so much recently. Buy. I think they should buy. Like, okay, let's go back to, good Lord. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Let's go back to 2018. First rounder, second rounder. So they had 2 firsts, 2 seconds. 2019, a first, 3 seconds. 2020, a first, 3 seconds. 2021, 2 firsts and a second. 2022, a first and 2 seconds. 2023, 2 firsts, 3 seconds. Last year, just a first and a second. Whoa. Buy. You should buy.
Okay. What do you buy if you're Detroit?
Anything that'll help.
Okay, what do you think will help them?
I don't really think that decor is good enough. I mean, they could kind of use help everywhere. Mm-hmm. Larkin feels so alone at times. Strength up the
I think
middle,
he's loving playing with Team USA. Huh?
Oh, yeah. He's so good.
He's amazing.
You're seeing it. I mean, Lucas Raymond's disgusting. For me, with the Red Wings, it's more a matter of depth. Mm-hmm. Like, they're strong at the top of, I would say, every position.
Right.
So, depth. Yeah, even Cam Talbot. Like, yeah, depth. You just need to be a stronger, deeper team.
Is there a team, and I'll go, guys, Eastern Conference team that might be selling, okay? So I'll say Islanders, Canadians, Penguins, Flyers, Sabres. Is there a team on there with a player that you're like, I would be excited if that player became. Like, don't give me Sidney Crosby, obviously, but like somebody that maybe we haven't thought about.
Konechny. No, that's not happening. Let's nip this in the bud. Scott Laughton and Rasmus Ristolainen do not get me out of bed.
Why is there a need? Like,
I don't know.
Do people watch Scott Laughton and Rasmus Ristolainen? Rasmus Ristolainen has been a lot better.
Okay,
under Torts.
got it.
Scott Laughton doesn't play center much. Like, I'm not sure what is the expectation here.
He's in Calgary.
Oh yeah, let's give up a bunch of.
He's approaching Calgary Flames territory. Like, you're gonna get banned. You're gonna get banned, Scott. Until he's in an actual trade. It's like the Flames. Mm-hmm. They're in on the Leafs. Oh, it's going to be with the Leafs. And then it was never. And then they were banned. So not Laughton. Penguins don't like. Bunting's kind of interesting if they're willing.
Mm-hmm. They got to have players to play for them next year too, right? That's the thing with the Penguins.
Yeah, Buffalo. I don't understand. I don't understand that organization. Mm-hmm. They don't really have anyone I want that they'd be willing to give up. They extended Zucker, did they not?
They did, yeah, because Zucker is a really good locker room fit there. He likes being there. He's also been moved around a lot.
And then like Dylan Cousins being available, just throw JJ Peterka in there. Why not? Give me Devin Levi. Give me what's Owen Power up to? Like,
right.
Yeah, I don't understand any of that.
Jesse, anybody?
Not a lot of exciting stuff out there.
In terms of what?
Well, okay, so you're a general manager. You don't have to be the Leafs general manager, but from the sellers in the East or in the East. And we're looking, I'm going to include the Islanders in this, although they're bound and determined to say that they're not selling. Islanders, Canadians, Penguins, Flyers, Sabres. Is there anybody that, under the radar, you'd be like, that'd look real nice in a playoff team that doesn't get a lot?
Yeah, but which team?
Well,
it's like...
All right.
So here's a guy.
I'll get nuts.
I'll give you one.
All right.
Boring answer, but I think would be spectacular in the playoffs if we ever saw him in the playoffs again. John Gabriel Padjo.
Good answer. I think all the good answers are Islanders.
Perhaps they're talented. I don't know.
Padjo, Brock Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get nuts? You know what's feeling like less and less of a fit? Let's get nuts. Matt Barzal.
Shut up.
I know he's had an injury-plagued season. I'm not even saying for the Leafs because that's obviously not going to happen.
Yeah, no, yeah. Although Lou, I don't think Lou hates the Leafs anymore. I think Brad and Lou.
Yeah. No, we have to bring it back early. The game's about to start. Oh, hey. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Cereal is not cold soup. That would be Vichy Soir. I am angry at the chat tonight. This is unhinged behavior. Third period about to begin. The Leafs were up 3-1 for 8 seconds. Nick Robertson has 2 goals, and the Blackhawks scored to make it 3-2. There were 2 goals in the final 14 minutes, 14.3 seconds of the second period. Puck is dropped. Leafs in the Blackhawks zone. Marner, has it taken off him? Tanev. Slaggert. Stripped by McCabe. Bedard in support. I would love to know what line mate of Bedard's this season has the most goals. Because every time I look at the Blackhawks lineup, he's playing with someone who has 5 or fewer goals. The Blackhawks are going to be good. I think they're going to be good, and they're going to be good in short order. But this season is just terrible. Nylander turns it over to Nick Foligno. Seth Jones dumps it. Barris behind the Leafs net. Blackhawks collect it, shoot it into Joseph Woll, who hangs on to it. 18:53 to go in the third period. Brennan, hello, I am under the water. Am I again? West Richard. My hopeful pickups at the trade deadline. Tanev, as in Brandon. Alexiak, and literally anyone who can play center or plot 6 or 7 goals down the stretch. Thoughts? Yeah, I just don't think there's a big swing for the Leafs. out there right now. Maybe in the off season, but like mid season, I just don't know how they do it. Oh, Timmins, boy, nearly gives it away. He's still got time to give it away. Bertuzzi on him. Khrushchev in there. The goal scorer for the Blackhawks to make 3-2. Timmins. Oh my gosh. Really hates the spot in the lineup. There you go. Camp. He's had a really good game. Whoa! Squirts in front. There's Lorenz, who's also had a good game. It's been a good game for the fourth line. I've really liked these guys. Unless Yarncroke comes back in the lineup, I'd like to see Steve's play for a little bit. Max Pacioretty's obviously battling something. Ryan Reeves hasn't had a good stretch. Here comes Max Domi, who has 2 really nice assists and also just got pantsed on the Blackhawks' second goal. OEL! That's blocked by Soderblom. Blockered by Soderblom, I should say. He's a goalie. He can't block. He makes saves. Domi. Chicago took a penalty. Delayed call. Leafs extra attacker is on the ice. It's Matthews. Good choice. OEL to Matthews. Across to Domi. Domi tried to go back to Matthews. Matthews wasn't looking. Riley goes back to get it. Lasagna is spaghetti flavored cake. I'm going to fist fight all of you. Blackhawks take it 17-14 to go in the third. I think it's Craig Smith going to the box. How is he still in the league? I feel like he's been in this league for a very long time. Drew's saying what a flop. Shut up. Craig Smith is coming up on 1,000 games. He's played 962. His career high is 52 points, and that was in 2014. Marner, down low. Oh, what a chip from Matthews. Another opportunity. Nylander, knocked to the ice by Foligno. Nyes laying the body. Around for Matthews. Marner, on. Nyes, rebound. Oh, Matthews can't get to it. Teravainen takes it out. The Blackhawks, partial 2-on-1 here. Teravainen across. Out of range. Matthews to Nylander. Speed. Shot. Stopped by Soderblom. It's at the point. This is going to be a break. Nope. Teravainen decides not to. Mikheyev in there. This is very north-south penalty kill. Marner with it behind the Leafs net, slowing things down a little bit. Pass to Matthews is deflected. Halfway through this penalty, this power play for the Leafs. Donnybrook, but it's 1,300 people against Steve alone. That's what it feels like, man. Here comes Max Domi, dangling through the Blackhawks. Hands it off to Riley. Riley to Robertson, to OEL, who loses it a little bit. He scampers down. McMahon behind the net. Domi, Riley, OEL. 30 seconds to go in this Leafs power play. Robertson, his pass is deflected. Leafs got to re-enter. They do. Max Domi loses it. Here come the Blackhawks. This is a terrible power play. Ekman Larson with 15 seconds left hands it off. Riley. Leafs can gain the zone. That's just about it. It's Kampf at the end of this power play. Oh, centered by Steves. Bang from Tanev. Good stop from Soderblom. That was the best chance of the power play. Blackhawks dump it in. 5 minutes gone in the third period here. Leafs still holding a 3-2 lead. Shots 27-21 in favor of the Leafs. Vanilla soy latte is 3-bean soup. I hope you tweeted this from the back of a cop car. I really do. I'm loving how unhinged this chat is. Everyone's so silly because the Four Nation face-off is over. Connor Bedard, stripped by Lorentz. He gets it back, though. Donato, to the point, shot. That is deflected to the moon. Around the Leafs net, Bedard. Kurashev. Donato tries to center it, can't. This is the Blackhawks' first line out there against the Leafs' fourth line. And Lorentz dumps it from center ice. Don't care how you label it. This chat has made me hungry. Amen. Hell yeah, brother. Nylander, in alone. Or battling alone, I should say. In alone makes it sound like a breakaway. It's not. Nazar's stick shatters. Benoit can't clear it. There's Bertuzzi. Nick Foligno. Cycles it. Bertuzzi after it. He gets it. Benoit's on him. Timmins lays the body on Nick Foligno. This is a real good shift for the Blackhawks here. They haven't done much, but Leafs have got to be exhausted. They have it at the point. Oh, for Kurashev. Martinez on! Stopped by Woll. 13:03 to go in the third period. Leafs holding on to a 3-2 lead. Let's hope this lead is a little easier to hold on to than yesterday's with Carolina. No guarantees. Steve Dangle here, SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Hey, everyone, with me. Big stretch. Pretend like you're your dog. They do it all the time. They lead happy lives. You should too. Oh, I needed that. That was great. James Semler, SDPN crew and dedicated followers are just one giant dysfunctional family. That is absolutely true. Can we get to 1,000 likes? I think it's doable. I think it's very doable. We're at 811 right now. It'll make me feel like a special boy. It will. It will. We got a bunch of new members tonight. Very happy about that. We got a lot of new members during the Four Nation Face-Off, and I'm excited. Like, I hope you all use your membership because I know a lot of you had it gifted, and you know, when you don't pay for something, you're like, I could take it or leave it, whatever. I hope you use it. I'm really proud of the episodes that we do for SDP VIP. I think they're a lot of fun, and I want you to be a part of the fun. Pickleball Pat, he might just be right, says, need one more goal. Come on, boys. Wait, you're talking about the Leafs, right? Not the Blackhawks? Just making sure. Blackhawks in the Leaf zone. Off the face-off. Marner gets it out. Out of reach of Matthews, though. Teravainen gains the zone back. Hooks it. One-timer from the point, Vlasic. That's hit wide by Woll, who's had a pretty sharp night. McCabe behind the Leafs net. Bodied by McCabe. McCabe's nails. Blackhawks at the point. Marner giving chase. Matthews and Marner applying pressure. Foligno. Oh, Marner wanted that bad. Vlasic puts it on. Blocked by the foot of Tanev. Leafs doing a really good job blocking shots tonight. Marner finally gets it out. It's a good defensive shift for the first line, but you'd rather them be doing the offensive heavy lifting. 12-10 to go in the third. This chat has an Adam Wild chat vibe to it for sure. Very good observation from Cassie. 100%. Very, You know us. You really do. You really do. That is some SDPN expertise. Blackhawks, they say they're onside there. I'm not so sure. Slaggert. That goes off a skate. Here comes Alex Steves. Hands it off. Fourth line in there. 3 lefties. Gloved by Soderblom for a face-off. That's a good fourth line shift, isn't it? It just began. It looks like they're heading to the bench, which is a shame for them, but it's a good fourth line shift. You did your job, right? Gary Hall gifted 5 SDPN memberships. You beauty. Pumpkin pie is quiche. I don't know why that one made me the most angry. Wow. Really hated that. Adam breaks his spaghetti before boiling. That I believe. Leafs had the ozone face-off, but they won it too hard. Robertson passes ahead of Bobby McMahon, which is hard to do because McMahon is very fast. Domi taken down. Might have caught an edge because there's no call. Here come the Blackhawks. This is a clean 3-on-2. Excellent stick to turn them around. Who was that? Timmins? That was Timmins. Really good stick. Good work from Timmins and Benoit. The McManimal dumps it. Under 11 minutes to go in the third here. Leafs still holding on to a 1-goal lead. What were the final views for the Four Nation face-off streams? Oh, I could get you those numbers. Drew, I don't know. Do you want to pull those? A lot. Oh, combined? No, not combined. Maybe we'll do that on the show. Nylander. Oh, Holmberg! Bury that! You had 2 goals yesterday, you bum! Blackhawks iced the puck. 10 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the third period. Oh my gosh. You were really set up there. Auto-generated. Where did it go? There was an AI summary of the chat. And it said, oh, this is a chat about a game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the New York Islanders. AI sucks. Leafs win the ozone face-off. Holmberg hooks it around. Nylander. It's out of reach. He battles Bedard for it. Tavares in there too. Blackhawks get it out. Craig Smith, the vet, to Maroon, the vet. OEL, the vet. Gets it out. Here come the Leafs. Hand it off for Riley, who jumps up into the rush. Nylander spins off to Tavares. Really nice play there. Tavares down low. Nyes is out there now. Lays the body. God, he doesn't even really need to throw a hit to throw a hit. Thoughts on bringing Iggy to the event on March 8th? What is it like? Is it you mean the event in London? Yo, I'm not putting a 10-year-old dog in my car for 4 hours round trip. Well, it's probably closer to 5 for me. No. Does the venue allow dogs? We're almost at 1,000 likes. Chicago ices it with 9:14 to go in the third. Pie is a calzone. And you're a criminal. I can tell you this, not knowing the Four Nation face-off stats offhand, 50,000 more people, approximately 50,000 more people, watched the live stream, during the actual game of the gold medal game, than our Leafs Bruins Game 7 stream. Both games went to overtime. It's crazy. Blackhawks. That was a nice move from Foligno. Doesn't quite work. Nice. To Riley. Riley dumps it. Marner trying to get after it. Vlasic gets there first. 8:40 to go in the third. Blackhawks, it's got to be icing against them, right? Nope. Wool out of the net to play it. Timmins hands it off. Blackhawks take it. Oh, no. Shot. Blocked. Shoo. Boy, this third pair, they had that one real nice moment last shift. Otherwise, pretty much all night, they've made me nervous. God, I miss watching Kale McCarr. Oh, what a move from Kurashev! Ends up behind the Leafs net. Just trying to see which one can make Steve the most upset. You found it, the pumpkin pie one. Steve's bumps into Soderblom. Leafs have it. Tanev! Oh, rebound! Pontus Holmberg again? Or did Tanev get it? Who cares? Crest on the front. 4-2 Leafs with 7:53 to go in the third. Holmberg pointed right at Tanev, so Tanev leads the line. McCabe had his second goal of the season earlier tonight. I think that's Tanev's second as well. Oh, it goes off of TJ Brody, and you can tell by his reaction. Yeah. Yeah, it goes right off of Brody's skate, and he knew it right away. I was like, there's no way Pontus Holmberg has 3 goals in his last 2 games. No shot. Can the Leafs hold the 2-goal lead for longer than 8 seconds? I think they've done it. I think they did it. Vlasic behind the net. Oh, no. Bedard. Oh, Blackhawks very nearly scored there. Tanev battling Donato. 2 number 8s, future teammates. Maybe. Vlasic on. That goes wide. Blueberries are fruit caviar. Frig off. Like, I try not to swear that much on these streams, except for that one time I said Bumble F a lot. I'm very close, James. Jim. What is that? Dumped. Robertson goes and gets it. McMahon in there to help. Oh, Robertson taken hard into the dasher. Here comes Mikheyev trying to go around Riley. 6:40 to go in the third. Are Leafs offside right now? McMahon around Domi. McMahon, Domi. 6:15 to go in the third. Blackhawks get it, and they'll get out of their zone. Teravainen slows it down. I thought he was going to try to speed in, but the Blackhawks are changing. Blockered away there by Wool. Bertuzzi battling with Timmins in the corner. They've been going at it. Timmins wins that to Bennett. Benoit. Force a habit. Leafs dump it in. Blackhawks retrieve it. Pontus problems. I love fourth liner. That's my effing problems. Oh, he's on the second line tonight. Kurashev. Taken hard off the puck. Oh! By Jake McCabe. Tanev got friendly fire there. I didn't see exactly what happened. He's back up, though. Looked like he took a piece out of him, though. Seth Jones on. Wide. Very wide. And the Blackhawks have to go get it. Let's get 2,000 likes. We're so very close. Oh! Matthews to Marner. Oh, shoot that. Tried to find Nyes. It goes up and out. 5:08 to go in the third. Tanev looks all right. He looks okay. Commercial break. The real question is the ocean soup? Here's the real question. Are you behind bars? James Fraughton. Steve, you will never have this country and you will never have that trophy call was felt right in my Canadian heart, buddy. It actually made me feel better to see someone else feeling the same thing. I tried to articulate this. Like, we're kind of in a tricky little hearts and minds situation. How do you convince someone who doesn't think what's going on is a big deal that this is a big deal. And I tried to articulate it by saying it's difficult to describe what it's felt like to be a Canadian in Canada, this past few weeks or month or two or whatever. And that's what was coming out of me. That's what was coming out of me when I said that on the stream. That felt good. That felt real good. I am going to spend my entire life savings on championship merch for that tournament that, honestly, when it was announced, I didn't care. I was like, all right, neat. Cool. No, this is good, but I never thought in a million years I would care about it as much as I did. I think a lot of Canadians felt that way. I think a lot of Americans felt that way. I think everyone felt that way, man. That was great hockey. Finland, Sweden as well. Oh, Robertson's got a bloody nose. I was right about him getting taken into the dasher. Shoveled on. Rebound. Leafs don't get to it. Teravainen and Holmberg battling. Under 5 minutes to go in the third here. After you slice pumpkin pie, it's toast? You don't make toast in the oven? What? I'm so upset. Mikheyev hands it off. Connor Murphy blasts it. Stopped by Joseph Woll. Leafs almost clear the zone. Almost isn't good enough. Oh, they do there. Blackhawks just lose it. It's amazing how much time in any given game Pontus Holmberg only has one hand on his stick. Riley flips that out. That's going to be icing for sure. 4:14 to go in the third. Leafs holding on to a 4-2 lead. TJ Brody has now scored for the Leafs tonight as many times as his last year and a half in Toronto. I just bring the facts. Poor TJ. James David Atkinson. You've been kind of quiet tonight, but that is ruthless. Pontus is a second liner right now. I don't know what you mean. Get it right, baby. Don't call me baby. The Robertson brothers have 5 goals tonight. Jason Robertson had a hat trick. Can Nick Robertson also get a hat trick? The Blackhawks have an empty net right now. That would be quite the story if the Robertson brothers were able to get a hat trick. I think he's heading to the bench, though. Yeah, that's the right call. Bedard, Teravainen, Bertuzzi. High into the corner for the Leafs. Or into the Leafs corner, rather. Blackhawks, one time it, that one goes wide. Blackhawks hold the zone. It's 6-on-5 here. 3:40 to go. The Leafs 6-on-5 was terrible last night. Let's see if it's gotten better in 24 hours. Teravainen at the point on Blackhawks. Bedard! That goes wide. Bertuzzi. Bedard. One-timer. That doesn't make it through. Get it out. Enough of the cute passes. Jake McCabe. Is it out? It's in the air. Matthews. Oh! Leafs still can't get it out. Nice pressure. Blackhawks have had it in the O-zone for nearly a minute. Jones. Bedard. Under 3 minutes to go. On! Stopped by Woll and held on. 2:50 to go in the third period. Leafs still holding on to a 2-goal lead. And we're going to commercial break. Are you kidding? A burrito is a calzone. That is like the third time. If you bite into both sides, it becomes sushi. All right. Drew says, what's my go-to Pop-Tart flavor? So Jesse got a bunch of Pop-Tarts for the office. And it was probably my first Pop-Tart in 20 years. Yeah. I mean, they're great. Like, when I had it, I was like, why has it been so long since I had, like, they're delicious. No, yeah, I like s'more. Oh, you mean s'mores flavor. I haven't had enough flavors to, like, know. Like, I haven't had enough flavors to know what are the good ones. So at the office, we have strawberry and blueberry. And Drew says those are the worst ones. So, like, am I unqualified to talk about what the best Pop-Tarts are? Drew says yes. 50 flavors in the States? I believe it. Cassie says pizza is toast. Flatly wrong. Flatly wrong. James David Atkinson, Wi-Fi issues, and I apologize for violating TJ Brody. No, you don't. No, you don't. 2:40 to go. 2 points on the line here. The Leafs want to be in first place in their division with a chance at the conference. The Capitals are pretty damn good. So right now the Leafs are 1 point back of the Panthers with 2 games in hand. This is one of the 2 games. Wow. The Capitals are 14 points up on the Leafs. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, first in the division we'll have to do. Holy shit. Leafs clear it. Now it's 2:40 to go in the third. I had the wrong time. Apologies. Blackhawks drop it off. Here comes Bedard with a head of steam. Hands it off to Bertuzzi, who dumps it in. And there's a whistle. Offside. Okay. So the faceoff comes outside of the Leafs zone. 2:29 to go in the third. Leafs holding on to a 2-goal lead. Boom, boom, boom. Tom Grossi finished a 1-week stream raising $1 million for charity today. So many of those donations were from Canada. Thank you. We love you no matter what. Never let them trick you into thinking we're enemies. Shout out Tom Grossi. Leafs win the faceoff. That's Matthews. Marner works it back to the D. Riley up. Nice, chips it in. Oh, and that's icing against the Leafs? Geez, that feels like a real waste. Lane Lambert is not happy. 2:21 to go in the third, and the Blackhawks pull their goalie. That is not a great micro moment in this game. I didn't realize Anthony Stolarz is sitting behind the glass. Chicago wins the draw. Dude, this sucks. Leafs had such a gift there, and they threw it away. Bedard. Oh, Seth Jones didn't like the pass. Bedard. Jones. Bedard shoots it. I think he was hoping for a tip there. That wasn't a very powerful shot. Wool with the save. 1:59 to go in the third. Still an empty net for the Blackhawks. We have fun here in the chat. Oatmeal is soup. That one doesn't make me mad for some reason. Face off. Donato against Tavares. Tavares comes up with it, and Nylander rips it down the ice toward the empty net. He misses. 1:54 to go in the third. If the Leafs blow this, the coaching staff is going to lose their mind. Now, the Leafs don't win that faceoff. Oh, good work from Nylander, though, but Seth Jones holds the line one time. That's blocked. Nylander gets it out, gains center. Tavares, oh! Bouncing puck, and Bedard takes it off him. He had a breakaway otherwise. Tavares, Leafs are offside. This goal will not count. Holmberg just scored. I don't think this goal is going to count. Holmberg has 3 goals in his last 2 nights if it stands, but I don't think this goal is going to count. There's 92 seconds to go in the third. Mike Johnson, I think, agrees. The Blackhawks are looking at it. It's clearly offside. So Mike Johnson is trying to. So Drew, you know about the Cale Makar rule better than I do. If he doesn't touch it, he touches it on the blue line. Yeah, this goal I don't think counts. Yeah, coach's challenge from the Blackhawks. I saw it right away. Chicago's 2-4 on challenges this year, according to Gord Miller. I mean, they have nothing to lose. You're either down 3 and the game is over, or you give yourself a chance, right? Caps and Jets are a point apart. Dude, that's crazy. Flatbread is normal bread after having been vacuum sealed. James, yours pissed me off the most. Does John Tavares possess the puck is the question. Mike Johnson thinks it should count. The ref has a very good look at it. Does he touch it in the zone before Nylander clears? Oh, he takes his stick off the puck just as the puck is coming off the blue. And then yeah, no. I think that's offside, man. Mike Johnson says he doesn't think he's off in the initial entry, but I think he flicks it to himself. Then he... It's close. I think it's offside. A corn dog is a calzone. Okay, I'm done. That's a gift. That is a gift. How dare you? They're still reviewing this. 92 seconds to go in this game, unless this goal comes back, and then they'll add on a few seconds. Blackhawks have nothing to lose by challenging this. Hope you enjoyed the Adam-esque stream and chat. I did. Somewhat. Can I just say this rule about like touching the puck, I think is semantics and dumb. He had possession of the puck. What are we doing here? $1,800 people in here watching us watch the 12th, 13th, 14th replay of this. Guys, how are we still reviewing that? Drew, do you like, we should always start a timer. Mike? Yeah. They're talking about this right now. Like, there should be a clock on reviews. My thing on the pod was like 3 minutes. Maximum. I don't know who this ref is. They keep like almost giving the iPad back. They've handed it back. Let's see what they say. Eric Furlat with the call. The play was deemed to be onside. So Holmberg gets his third goal in 2 days. Third goal in 24 hours. All right. That wasn't an 8-minute review. No, I haven't been sitting here for 8 minutes. There's no way. It might have been 5. Blackhawks are 2-5 on challenges this year. And the Leafs have a power play to end the game. Well, the Leafs would have challenged it because, like, there's nothing to lose. You're down 2 with a minute and a half to go. Like, just challenge it. Who cares? If that's a goal, I'm a zillionaire. Congrats. Patty Kane won it in OT for the Wings. Wings blew a 4-1 lead and allowed 2 goals, 6-on-5 to the Ducks. Felt you needed to know this. Love from the west coast of Sweden. Taxa mycket. Are they looking at it again? Oh, okay. They dropped the puck. And Craig Berube just throwing out the third line. Oh, you know why he's doing this? To try to get Robbie the hat trick. If Robertson gets a hat trick tonight, both he and his brother will have a hat trick on the same night. Foligno clears it. OEL to Riley. Robertson wants this. McMahon. Pass to no one. Under a minute to go. Mikheyev. Ooh, that one goes high. 50 seconds to go in this game. The Leafs are up 5-2. Domi. Oh, nice move to get around Martinez. You got Robbie. Blackhawks clear it. Stay out there, Robbie. Stay out there. Love you, buddy. It was a great stream. Thank you, James. Might not be over. Pontus problems. What'd I say, baby? Woo, the GOAT. You're right. You're 100% right. Holmberg is out there right now. Oh, leave Robertson out there. What do you mean he changed? That's trash. 10 seconds to go in the third. Leafs are just going to run out the clock, and the Blackhawks getting booed off the ice here in Chicago. Woo! Leafs take it by a final score of 5-2. The Leafs score 11 goals this weekend, allowing 5. And that's a lot of depth scoring for the Leafs. Holmberg with 3, Robertson with 2. Your defense don't really score, and you get one from McCabe, you get one from Tanev. It's a good night. It's a good weekend, baby. And with the win, the Leafs improve to 35-20-2. They move up to 72 points, which gives them sole possession of first place in the Atlantic Division with a game in hand still on Florida. Hilariously, the Lightning are 4 points behind them, winners of 5 straight. Son of a gun! Hey, what do you say? That's a good weekend, man. Good weekend for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Up to 180 goals on the year, which is the 3rd best in the Atlantic out of the teams that are in a playoff spot. But only 161 goals against, which is the best out of all the Atlantic playoff teams. Hooray. What a weird night. TSN game for us, a Sunday night game for us. It was nice. It's nice. Nice little change of pace. Thank you to Wes Richard. Another 5 gifted SDPN memberships. You're a beaut, Wes. One more Steve stream, then I'm in Toronto. James, I hope it's a safe flight. I hope you have a great time, buddy. Pesto, welcome to SDP VIP. Give me a free VIP. Well, someone will have to gift it to you, buddy. No matter how much we all annoy you, you love us. I will never quit you. Ever. Drew, what do you think? Was do you think? I think we wrap it because we got a podcast tomorrow. back to back. We're happy. Folks, I really hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. I got an LFR video coming later tonight. But if you're interested, right here on the SDPN YouTube channel, brand new episode of Agent Provocateur. Check it out. And of course, tomorrow, brand new episode of the Steve Dangle podcast.